What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for yet another Tottenham update. Talk all things Tottenham in the Tottenham news anyway. In the last 24 hours, we got some transfer rumours, and we've also got a picture of the leaked kit for next season, so stay tuned for that. But look, if you don't know by now, head over to our website, WeAreTottenhamTV.com, for your latest articles, and also podcasting platforms such as Spotify and Apple Music for your podcast as well. But let's start off talking about the transfer news. A player that we have spoken about in recent months is Riccardo Calafiori of Bologna. Two-time Mercato say that Tottenham have now set their sights on securing a summer signing of Bologna defender Riccardo Calafiori. Juventus are understood to be growing increasingly concerned by the competition by Tottenham Hotspur.
Which is interesting because obviously they hoover up a lot of the talent in Serie A, don't they? I'm a big fan of his, and I think he would fit right in at Spurs. Plays in an aggressive attacking team like Bologna as well, who are having a fantastic season, and he'd be used to the kind of way we want to play with him. I think he'd be a fantastic signing. I think he's a young centre-back as well. I think he'd fit the bill quite well, actually.
Yeah, 21 years of age, playing for the Italian under-21s, left footer. The way I look at this signing is very similar to maybe the Radu Dragushin signing, where he's a player that will come in, but he won't really command maybe to play week in, week out like a Radu, and he'll see this as like to grow himself as a player. So I think this one makes sense, to be fair.
Definitely, but it's about price-wise. Wonder what kind of price range they're looking at for him.
Yeah, on transfer market, his market value is 25 million euros.
Well, Juve want him as well, and I don't know if that drives the price up. If Bologna get Champions League, that'll drive the price up. So you're probably looking at 40, 45?
Yeah, I'd probably say a similar price point to Radu, 30, 35, something around that. 26 games this year, 3 assists in Serie A. He did join Bologna only this season. This is his first year there. From Basel, they signed him for 4 million euros. So, look, maybe there is some leeway on a price
also,
there.
There's rumours that Motta might be leaving Bologna as well, isn't there?
Is that right? He's done an unbelievable job.
He's
there,
incredible. There's rumours of Juventus taking him. So if he leaves, maybe that'll give him more motivation to leave as well.
Yeah, but if Motta goes to Juve, will he want to follow him there?
Also, good point.
But anyway, let's move on and let's talk about a Boca Juniors central midfielder that Spurs are linked with, called Christian Medina. As a Boca publication called Boca Noticias says, Tottenham want to sign Boca Juniors central midfielder Christian Medina as part of the next transfer market. Do you know much about him?
I don't. I think on FM he's pretty good. That's pretty much all.
That says all we need to know.
As long as he's good on FM, I think you probably should sign him up now. I don't know. I haven't really heard too much about him, to be honest. What kind of midfielder is he?
Well, I'm looking at it now on his FB ref. He's in the 81 percentile for non-penalty goals, 93 for non-penalty XG.
How many goals has he got this season?
It doesn't say on here. 91st percentile for pass completion rate, 94 percentile for progressive carries, 97 for successful take-ons, 75 for touches in the attacking penalty area, and 76 for progressive passes received.
Sounds like a number 8 to me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see like how many goals and assists he's had this season. It says here his strengths are passing, dribbling, likes to play short passes, and likes to do layoffs. He's only scored 2 goals this season.
Sounds like a number 8.
But it's only been 8 games this season.
Oh, so not many.
Yeah, the South American
How old
league's
is he?
just started. 21.
21 years of age. I guess Feliz will know a lot about him, right?
Yeah. It looks like we are shopping in all these kind of different markets, isn't it?
And that's good, because I think there's value in a lot of these markets which people don't really look at. A lot of untapped potential, especially in South America. I think there's loads of talent there, which we should be making much more use of.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look. So in the 8 games he's played this season, he's been deployed in an attacking midfielder role 4 times and a central midfield role 4 times. So maybe he could be a hybrid of an 8 and a 10.
Perfect. Next to Maddison.
Or in competition with Maddison. But it just sounds like a bit like a Lucas Bergvall position.
I think so. It sounds like number 8, to be honest.
But anyway, let's move on and let's talk about another player that we've been linked with outside of the box. Goes by the name of Georgie Sudakov. Ben Jacobs says that Tottenham are seriously considering a move for Ukrainian wonderkid midfielder Georgie Sudakov.
Yeah, apparently they're saying that they want 70 million for him.
70 million?
70 million. So he must be a serious talent. I know he's got man of the match.
You know why they want 70 million?
because of what we did to them with Manuel Solomon.
Shakhtar Donetsk, that's why they want
exactly.
70 million.
No chance of laying us off easy on this one.
There's no chance they do business with us.
Give us 70 and we want Manuel back as well.
Why not a little swap deal with Manuel?
Gee, Manuel going back to Ukraine. Yeah, he seems like a serious talent. I know in a few games this season, I think he's got man of the match in some Champions League games. So seems like a real up-and-coming talent. But I don't know about 70 million. It's very expensive.
Yeah, his market value on Transfermarkt is 25 million. He's had 14 caps for the Ukrainian first team, 1 goal, only 21 years of age. So that's quite something. This year in the Ukrainian League, 17 appearances, 3 goals and 1 assist. And he's also been deployed mostly in the attacking midfielder role, central midfield, and also out on the left midfield as well.
So, okay, in competition matters, understudy, maybe if we get a sell to sell so, but I mean, it's quite expensive.
Yeah, surely he can't cost 70 million.
That's what they were saying. That's what I read. They said 70 million.
That's got to be only the price for Tottenham.
A piss-off price,
Yeah,
basically.
It's gotta be. Like, no chance. Next up, another player that's a bit outside the box called Mohamad Amura. DZ Foot, a publication in Belgium, say that Tottenham have made a concrete bid to sign striker Mohamad Amura. Royal Union St. Gillenais want 20 million euros to sell him this summer.
They've been finding some real talent, Gillenais. Some real talent that have gone on to big things. Other top European clubs. I'm trying to remember, there was a striker who was there last year and he's now banging in goals. I'm trying to remember who. Is it Boniface? Is it Boniface? Maybe for Leverkusen?
Yeah, it could have been actually.
It might have been him. I think he was playing
Victor
for them.
Boniface, yeah.
Yeah, and now he's banging them in. So they're going through some sort of I don't know because I've never heard of this club like 3 years ago, and all of a sudden they're playing well in Europe. They're getting players joining big European clubs from them. So there's something about their talent. Identification, which is serious, and look, their striker at the moment banging goals. So I'm not surprised that we're looking at their players at the moment thinking, well, they're supplying a lot of talent at the moment, so you have to take a look at what they're doing. Yeah,
23 games in the league this year, 17 goals and 2 assists. Quite prolific, isn't it?
I mean, again, I don't watch them, but I know that club are right now in a growth spurt when it comes to talent. So definitely something to look out for.
Yeah, in that league as well. I mean, I was quite convinced this guy was going to turn out to be a star in Gift Orban. Hasn't really worked out that way in Lyon, has it?
Not quite.
And he was banging in the goals for fun. Albeit, though, he did go off the ball before he joined Lyon. And, he's kind of stayed that way.
You wanted him to replace Kane?
Yeah, I did. I was adamant that this guy was going to be amazing. But, he's still young. You never know. He can turn it around still. This is a player that I'm very interested in, who we're going to talk about next, and he goes by the name of Creno Somerville. HITC say that Tottenham will compete with Bayer Leverkusen, Liverpool, and a numerous number of other clubs for Leeds winger Somerville this summer. And I remember chatting with you last summer when Leeds went down about him, and I was quite interested in him then. I can't remember what your opinion was of him, but he's had another really good season this year in the Championship.
Yeah, and he actually did quite well in the Premier League as well when he was up there. So, and I remember there was a spell, I think it was like January time, was it last year when they were still in the Prem, and he looked like he was being a match winner for them for a few games. Couldn't really keep it up, but he's having a brilliant season for Leeds in the Championship. Still very, very young. He's a real pacey winger who seems to be adding end product to good decision making in the final third as well. I've been very impressed with his development. I think it could be a real promising signing. Obviously, his price will probably double if they get promoted. So depending on how Leeds end the season, they're looking quite good for promotion as well right now. But I really like Somerville, and as I say, when he was in the Prem, I was quite impressed with him.
Yeah, and he's a player that's been deployed on both wings this season for Leeds, albeit predominantly on the left-hand side, but has had a number of appearances on the right. And interestingly, on the right-hand side, he's played 4 games, got 2 goals and 1 assist. So it shows he can do that role. But 40 games this season, 17 goals, 8 assists in the Championship.
Very impressive.
It's really good numbers.
Very impressive. And he's got Premier League experience. He's obviously clearly got an eye for goal. If you don't look, Championship's not an easy league. 17 goals in Championship from the wing is very difficult. So it shows a lot of ability.
Yeah, absolutely. And the last transfer bits that we're going to speak about is Raphinha. Not directly linked to Spurs, but could be. A Sport are reporting that Barcelona have rejected a €60 million offer from a Premier League club from Raphinha, an unnamed Premier League club. The Spanish club are ready to sell him, but they want at least €80 million for him.
Chelsea? Probably. You know what? Raphinha scored a great brace against PSG in the first leg of the Champions League, doing it on a very big night for Barcelona. He's not had an easy season, but he is a player with a lot of ability, a lot of quality, who was very highly sought after before Barca signed him. Chelsea and Arsenal both wanted him. Obviously, I think he'll be an upgrade on what we have. Is he a perfect fit, though? That's the question. But I really like him. I do really like him as a player. And if Ange looks at that and thinks this is the guy we need to take us forward, I'm more than happy to go with him because he's got supreme quality. I don't know if him being on our right wing is what we need. That's the only thing. And it's going to be a lot of money.
What makes you think that?
Just I feel like he's more of a player who likes to score goals and take shots. I don't know if he's as much of a creator as he is a player who wants to score. But maybe I'm being harsh.
Maybe that's just the role that he's had in the specific teams that he's been at, you know. A lot of the times we see players like, because they've done one role at another club, it doesn't mean that they're not good at the other roles, you know what I mean?
Fair point.
But this year he's had 23 games, 5 goals, 7 assists. So he seems more of a creator than goal scorer this year for Barcelona.
Well, he's got more assists, that's for sure.
But anyway, last but not least, we're going to look at this new home kit that's been leaked by footyheadlines.com. They usually get it absolutely spot on, so I have no reason to believe that this one's not as well. A very plain style, simplistic style with a striped trim on the bottom of the shorts and the sleeves as well, which I quite like, to be fair.
Yeah, nice. I like the collar as well. The blue outline at the top. Very nice. Play it simple with a bit of a twist. I like it. And
also getting the blue shorts back involved as well.
Yeah.
We don't have to pretend we're in Europe this season again.
We are going to be in Europe. Exactly. But we'll see the all white kit again. But yeah, I think I 100% agree. I think bring back the navy shorts.
Yeah, I miss navy shorts, and I feel like the reason why they did all white is just to give us that illusion we're in Europe without being in Europe.
Yeah, it didn't quite work, but there you go. I like it though. It's a nice kit.
It worked for the first 10 games anyway. But yeah, that is your Tottenham update. Let me know what you think of the new kit for next season. Hopefully we'll get leaks of the away kits as well, which I actually think Nike have done a really good job of the away kits ever since they've been at Spurs.
Not the coffee cappuccino one, though.
Okay, that's the third kit. Fair enough. But the away kits, like the navy ones, the tie-dye one, the Champions League green one, I think that was a third kit actually. But I think like Nike have actually had some bangers, and they got a lot of a bad rap for using like the same templates on many different clubs. But I think the original kits that they have given to Spurs have been really good.
It was about time Spurs get a black kit.
Yeah, I mean, we did have a black kit once, didn't we?
Did we? Have we ever black?
Under Armour. Didn't we have a black
Under Armour? Maybe a keeper kit.
No, I think we had a black kit, didn't we?
I don't remember us having a black kit.
Black Spurs
Under Armour
kit. Oh, look, he's...
we had it under in 2011, 2012.
Was that Under Armour, right?
That was it Under Armour? Yeah, maybe under Harry Redknapp.
If it was Harry Redknapp, yeah, that one.
That one,
that's it's like borderline black navy. I don't know. Is that black?
Black and yellow.
Yeah, that was a good kit.
That was nice. Yeah, one of those would be nice. I think. I can't remember what games.
What about the chocolate kits?
Oh no, that was under Poch actually. That one was under Poch.
Yeah, it was under Poch. I remember the Moussa Dembele in that shirt.
Yeah, that's nice.
Do you remember about the chocolate ones? The one under Martin Yol?
Chocolate?
With the gold logos?
I'm not sure about it. Can we just get rid of
I'm pretty sure you got that kit.
I did. Edgar Davids.
You got Davids on the back.
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right in European days.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the feel of those kits.
Yeah, they felt like paper, didn't they?
Yeah, it was horrible. Horrible.
It felt like if you put on any weight, that's it. They were going to rip. Not like the Kappa shirts where you can put on as much weight as you want.
Stretch as far as you want, like a trampoline they were.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough rubbish about the kits. But let me know in the comment section below your thoughts around all the transfer speculation and obviously the new kit as well. But thank you everyone for joining us today. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on, Spurs.